there. So this is my review of Godzilla versus Kong, which recently came out on streaming and in some selected movie theaters. Like and subscribe for more content because a lot of people actually watch these videos, but they don't like and subscribe, which is really weird. But anyway, um, so um, yeah, it was a really good follow up to kind of the Godzilla films and the King Kong films. The last King Kong film was like set in the 70s, I think, which was really cool. So ever since then, um, like people have been monitoring Kong, and they've actually built a facility around Kong because like there's this massive storm that's like, well, the massive storm used to be just around the island, but now it's consumed the island. So I think they had to build like a dome around them just to kind of like protect them, just to give them like nice days and stuff. But like as well as that, it was kind of protecting them from Godzilla because they knew like once Godzilla was around, um he might go after Kong and try and kill him. Like, so they protected him. Like, so that was nice. But so we're going to get into so kind of we are going to get into spoilers, I suppose. But overall, like before we get into spoilers, I will say like there is a mystery in this movie, which is good because I like mysteries. There is like plots for the humans to be getting on with. It's not just all about Godzilla or King Kong. It's actually about human interaction, which I think is what happened to the first Godzilla film. It's like it was good for like the first hour and then it kind of just fell off. So lessons have been learned, I feel, which is really good. Um, it delivered on the action. It delivered on like storyline and like a mystery element to it and what's really happening, because a lot of people was really like asking the question, is it really Godzilla? Like, are they doing something to Godzilla to make him go crazy? There was a lot of fan theories before this film came out, which was really cool. But then it a lot of answers were in this movie, and I think some stuff really paid off, and there was some humor in it, which I do appreciate. There was some really cool scenes in it too, which I'll get to. So I guess we'll get into spoilers. Usually when I do a movie review, I just talk about my favorite scenes because like lots of people go through the main plot and stuff. Basically, it's the main plot is just kind of like they know about Hollow Earth, and they think that like King Kong was originally from there and Godzilla was originally from there too, and that the two species were at war with each other in the past and stuff, and you know, they were really humans were really trying to figure out what was going on, like what was true, what wasn't true. So like this scientist who knew about, you know, the the earth, um, yeah, I have to think about this for a second, because that's like it was really like weird, the Hollow Earth stuff, because it was just like it's kind of like crazy, you know, internet stuff that they're talking about, but it's just like, okay, well, this is real in the movie, which is kind of doesn't really make any sense because the middle of the earth is like molten rock and it's spinning around, and that's what keeps the earth moving and stuff. But anyway, I digress. But like anyway, so like they're saying like there's where Kong was. So the whole movie, well, just like first hour of the film was really just getting Kong to Hollow Earth, which they could get from Antarctica. Like there was a hole like to Antarctica. Um, and on the way there, like Godzilla sensed King Kong, and they had a big fight, which you see on the trailer, which is fine. But so that I appreciated, and there was stuff that really paid off, and so like I say, I'm getting into spoilers here. So I did like that initial thing. The girl from Stranger Things. I don't bother. Sometimes I don't bother learning the bloody character names because whatever. The girl from Stranger Things was really it was really the focus kind of on her and the little girl that kind of can talk to Kong, which was really cool. Kong can actually do sign language, which is something that I thought was realistic because some apes can do sign language and stuff, so that makes sense, and through the period of time, yeah, well, why wouldn't they try to teach him sign language? Makes sense. So that I liked. When Kong got down to Center Earth and figured out some stuff, I thought that was really cool. But it really did seem like his people were more developed and stuff. Because there was some structure and stuff down there, and some real powerful weapons and stuff. So it was really interesting. That's a lot of questions there, which I suppose could be answered in the next movie, which is really cool. But really makes you think, which is really good. Possibilities and stuff, which is cool. So Godzilla just seems, Godzilla just seemed to be just on this crazy rampage, trying to find out who this new apex predator was, and maybe he thought maybe it was King Kong, but then it was just no, it's not King Kong. But so there's this crazy podcaster who actually works for the evil corporation, which doesn't seem that evil to me because it kind of makes sense. Well, why wouldn't try to fight Godzilla? Why wouldn't it try to come up with an idea to, in case Godzilla does turn against him, why wouldn't it come up with something to fight him? Therefore, you see this eye, and I thought it kind of looks like the Hadron Collider, but but then later on you realize it's actually the eye of Mega Godzilla, and that's something that wasn't in the trailer at all, which is really cool, which is a really good, kind of a thing, a really good reveal, a really good twist. But then as soon as you see that, it's kind of okay, now it's kind of obvious, okay, now Godzilla and King Kong need to team up to beat this guy. Kind of, that was kind of obvious. But I really like this movie. I give it an 8 out of 10 kind of vibe to it. It really was kick ass in a lot of ways. I liked there was a scene where the Stranger Things girl and her psychic, which reminded me a lot of the guy from Spider-Man, the psychic from Spider-Man. It's kind of a rip-off of the psychic from Spider-Man, if I'm being honest. And then the podcast guy, they got into this thing, and they ended up in a tunnel, which is powered by magnets and stuff. A thing, a little shuttle is pushed by magnets through a tunnel, which is theoretically possible, which is actually, I think, what's his name? Your man that owns Tesla, says that actually he did figure out how to do it, but he needs somebody else to fund it to make it happen. So technically, you can go from like the United States to Turkey in 3 hours. But like that tunnel was in the film, and it looked really cool and it looked really good. And then there was some other like sci-fi stuff in it too, which was really cool. I really liked King Kong's big axe, and that was powered by the center of the earth, and that was really cool. I like the fact that King Kong was smart. You know that he wasn't just this mindless ape. Like he was actually, because at the beginning of the film, like he tore up a tree, made it into a spear, and then just spiked it at the dome. Like so, he knew he was in a dome, which is really like clever and smart, which is really good. Um, this is a smart movie. This is well paced, I feel. The characters I really enjoyed. I like the characters. Some of the characters from the old films are brought back, and they didn't have a lot to do, which is just kind of okay, but like because they introduced new characters to move along the plot. Um, the corporation, the guy that owned the corporation, his daughter went into Center Earth. Didn't really care about her. I thought maybe they kind of should have given her a bit more character development, because then when Kong killed her, it's just like, yeah, obviously that was going to happen. Like I don't care. Um, but like she was played by, I feel like I know that actress, or she looks like the actress from Star Wars. But I don't think it was her. Anyway, I digress. But anyway, yeah, it was pretty funny. That had its comic reliefs. Even King Kong had its comic relief in it, and it was a real fun film to watch. I just wish I could have seen it in the cinema and so forth. But you know what? If they do show it in the cinema here in Ireland, like I think I will actually go and watch it, just for the grandeur of it, like and the sound effects and stuff like that. Because I think the special effects, the CGI, maybe needs a bit more work. I feel, especially in some scenes with King Kong. Um, just nitpicking. I think I'm just kind of nitpicking right now, but a bit more character development would have been nice on the woman who was, with King Kong. The scientist guy character development was okay. The other character development, but just the woman. The kind of I think a little bit more would have been nice actually. Um, but it keeps, like I said, the plot keeps going. I didn't feel like I felt completely in it into it, which I can't say about the first Godzilla film, because it kept going in and out, to be honest. But this movie, it kept me in it, which was really cool, which was really good. Um, yeah, like the symbols of the corporation were everywhere, which is really good, fine detail. Like little details here and there, which is really good. World building, which is really good. Hong Kong looked like something out of a sci-fi film. Like it was like an out of an 80s sci. Like it was just every building had its own color, and it was really weird, but it was really good. It was really cool looking. It was really, and then it had like its poor side of Hong Kong too, which was like good. Uh, to show like so yeah, I really enjoyed this film. The dialogue was good for the most part. It wasn't too silly. It wasn't too stupid. Uh, I enjoyed this film a lot. think I will watch it again. If I next time it's on TV, I probably will watch it again. Like I say, if I see it out in the cinema, I will watch it. I will try and get a poster. I like collecting posters, cinema posters, so I will try and get a poster for this movie. Um, so that's it. Like and subscribe. Any other favorite scenes? Yeah, well, just in that initial scene where Mega Godzilla becomes self aware, because Mega Godzilla actually is built from the three headed monster. I can't remember what it's called. But Godzilla and King Kong makes sense because Godzilla teamed up with Mothra, didn't he? Yeah, in the previous film, Mothra. And so it makes sense that they become friends then, which is good. Um, which shows intelligence, that they're not just stupid, mindless monsters. They actually are intelligent and they recognize each other and stuff like that, which is really good. Um, trying to figure out, trying to remember. I used to take notes when I used to. I don't really take notes anymore. I should really take notes again when I'm like doing this stuff, because it helps me remember better. But yeah, I think that's it basically. Like, I mean, you watch other movie reviews and they talk about the plot and they talk about, oh my god, this was so good, and they go all out crazy, and it's just like, and you see a lot of cuts and stuff. I don't like doing cuts. I just like doing a straight thing. It's more genuine. It's more like, you see the zooming in and out stuff, and it's just like, I think this is more genuine. Just do a non-cut, unedited bloody, movie review, and then you get all my opinions, you get all my thoughts, and like I say, the CGI was nearly perfect, and I just thought, but yeah, there was a lot of zooming in and out in this movie, and a bit of haziness, and then focusing, and Godzilla waking up, and I mean King Kong wake. There was a lot of potential. Even the initial shot when King Kong woke up and he's walking around and he scratched his bum, like that was really good. That was funny because it's just like, that's attention to detail that I can appreciate, which is really funny. So like and subscribe. Check out my other movie reviews. I don't think I have a lot. I'm kind of, this season of movie reviews is kind of focusing on this year and last year, or maybe a couple of really good films that I want to recommend. From the past couple of years. So that's it, kind of. Yeah. So like and subscribe, check out my other movie reviews, check out my channel, check out my skits, check out other stuff. I have lots of ideas. I have lots of ideas for stuff coming up. I did the Insidious stuff last year. I'm gonna do more stuff this summer. Another series of movies I want to review. So that's upcoming. I do have lots of ideas. I think of a couple of noodle reviews. There's some new noodles coming out I want to review and stuff. But yeah, I don't want this channel to die because I love it. I've been uploading now since 2009, and I want to keep it going. And with your subscriptions, every time you subscribe, like I want to reach at least 200 in the next couple of months. If I reach I feel like if I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll be really up and going. I'm at nearly 76,000. I think you need 1,000 subscribers and 100,000 views on your channel, overall the videos to really get up and going, and I'm nearly there with the views, but with the subscribers I really need to kick into gear. So yeah, so let's see what happens. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.